Here are 5 simple habits that saves me time as a farmer. Yes, simple habits that I do every single year, year in, year out. It saves me time as a farmer. And this habit, if you try to incorporate it into your farming business, it's going to save you time too as well. So if you like videos like this, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, join our community on Telegram. If you're thinking of getting started on agribusiness, agriculture, farming, storage, and you don't know the aspects you want to go into, you can join the agriculture business class. Okay, without wasting our time, let's dive into today's video. The first habit I do, the first thing I do every single year that always saves me time when it comes to my cultivation is I source for my farm workers on time. I don't wait for the rainy season before I start sourcing for my farm workers. So I source for my farm workers every November. So once I'm paying my farm workers, the ones that are working with me for that year, once I'm paying them off by November, I'm already sourcing for new farm workers. It's I'm telling them, sure you bring your brother for me, have you bring your sister for me, you come and work for me. You know I did it very well. So I'm already ahead. It's not that I'm waiting for rainy season to start. I will not start saying, okay, now that rain has started, let me start getting farm workers. No, I start sourcing for them on time. It removes the headache of, oh, will I get workers to cultivate for me? Do you understand? So this is an habit you should also learn as a farmer. Get your workers on time. So once I start sourcing for them that November, December, they arrive February. This is the time. That February we start working. But some people start sourcing for them from that February. And most of them will never come because our work calendar with farm workers starts from February and it ends in November. So you need to source for them on time because even though you get them by June, they will still go back in November. Do you understand? So this is an habit that I do every single year and it always saves me time and headache. It saves me from headache looking for where to get farm workers up and down. I don't even go through that one again. So this is an habit that you too copy from me. Okay. The next thing I do is I have my land preparation done early. If you get your farm workers early, your land preparation has to start early. I get my land preparation done depending if it's a new land that I just got as a virgin land, we've not done anything before. I start land preparation by December or early January because I will need to burn, I will need to cut, I need to do everything. So I will need the land ready by March. So if I start by January, by March, my land will be ready for new land. But if it's land we've cultivated before that we just want to clear, I start my preparation by ending of January stroke early February when the workers arrive. So it's easy for me. I'm not waiting for the first year if I start cultivating, if I start my land preparation. No, I have done it. So that's the next thing I do that saves me time. Once I've done it, we are relaxing for the rain to drop 2 to 3 times and we start planting. You guys need to copy this. The next habit I cultivate is I have a plan that my workers have to follow. Because I am not always around to manage the farm, I'm the manager. I have a manager, but I am still the manager. So because I'm not always around to monitor what they do, I have a plan that they must follow. So I created a routine. I'm going to share the template with you people in the planting calendar. I created a routine. Okay, this is what we are cultivating. I first write out what we are cultivating for the year. That is why you need your planting calendar. Your planting calendar will guide you on what you should cultivate for the year. You don't just start gambling on what to cultivate. So I write out what to cultivate and I write out the activities you need to do every single time to make this thing that I've written work. I don't know if you understand it. So that's what I do. I come up with a plan and they must follow the plan. Everybody already knows the plan on how it will see. For your farming business, you need to have a structure. If you don't have a structure, it will not work for you at all. So yeah, these are the things I've kept in place that must be followed. So if I'm cultivating cucumber, I've written, okay, the first crop is cucumber. Once we are done with cucumber, by June we are cultivating tomato. Once we are done with tomato, like that. So for cucumber cultivation, note I don't cultivate too many crops at a time. I cultivate just one at a time. So for the cucumber, you water every 3 days if there's no rainfall. By the 15th, apply this one to it. By the 20th, apply fertilizer. By the this one, so they already know what to follow. It's not as if you are sitting down doing nothing. You have to get things done. Okay, so you have to have a plan that your farm worker and your farm manager has to follow. The next thing I do is I get my seeds, my seedling, my manure ahead of time. I don't wait for rainy season to start. There's a woman, I love her so much. I know she's going to see this video. She wants to cultivate coconut and she wants to cultivate oil palm. And I have deposited the money. She paid me for coconut and she paid me for oil palm. I've also deposited the money from where I'm going to get the seedling. since I think she paid in February. Since February that she paid. So we are waiting for June till June, May ending June for us to go and pick it up. It's not as if we are running at to start looking for this thing. No. So myself, I get my money, I get my seeds on time because some of my seed I get they ship it in for me. I make sure I order it on time. The ones I get in Nigeria, I also make sure I order it on time. It's very important. It's not when I want to start cultivating, I'll start running. I need a SC1 for this maize, I need SC2 for this maize. No, I don't do that. So try to get your actually manure. Manure is hard to come by. So the earlier you source for it and keep, the better for you. So this is another thing I do every single year. And it's good you should copy that too. And finally, because I have ready obstacles for my produce, does not mean that I will now relax. So I speak to my obstacles before I cultivate. Sabiru, I want to cultivate cucumber. Should I go ahead? Is the market good? This is the period of time I want to cultivate it. By this so time, it will be ready. Can I supply you? And they will tell me, madam, go ahead. Or madam, wait. So I communicate with my obstacles before. All these things I do is before we plant. Okay. So it's important to build these habits before you plant. Speak to your obstacle before. Speak to them weeks before you harvest. This is what I do, and it has been helping me. Even the few time I take a few steps away from planting, every single person that plants for me now, I use the same procedure for them too. Okay, I hope you got value, and it's something I'm going to advise you to put. I hope you got value. I hope it's something that you can look into. I hope it's something that you would like to try. If you got value, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you all in my next video.